Hello and welcome to another episode of Midnight Cowman. This review is very spontaneous actually, since I didn't plan to make one today, but I saw a new movie today at the cinema and felt like I just needed to, talk about it, so, why not? However, since this is such a spontaneous episode, I won't be doing two reviews, but just one, sorry. But anyway, here we go. The movie I saw was Ouija 2 Origin of Evil. So it's about this family, and the mother is a fortune teller. She helps people, but as it turns out later on, she's just faking. But anyway, after the daughter plays a board game, she suggests it to her mother, but maybe she should get one herself to use for her sessions. So she gets one, but things start to go a little crazy as she makes the number one mistake: never play alone. But she does play alone, and some things start to happen with her daughter, Doris. So, sorry, I never saw the original one because why would I? It looks like shit. The reviews were universally horrible, and there was just nothing about it that interested me. But for some reason, the trailer for the sequel intrigued me. I mean, the trailers were, cut like most horror trailers today. But there was something about that little girl that she just gave me the heebie-jeebies. And I would say she's actually the connection to me seeing this movie. If it wasn't for that girl in the trailer who acted all crazy, I wouldn't even have given it a shot. So, how should I put this? I really like this movie at the same time as I kinda don't. You'll understand soon what I mean. But anyway, they build up the tension very well. Like the movie moves forward at a moderate pace. It doesn't feel slow or too quick. And hiccup. Weird stuff starts happening, but you don't get everything thrown to at once, which is a very good thing, because I don't really like when a horror movie does that. It doesn't wait and just right away throws all the scares at you. The Conjuring 2 kind of went into that trap, but it still managed to make up for it by having the scares be really scary, and develop the characters as well. But anyway, we're here to talk about Ouija 2. It's very atmospheric and well directed. Mike Flanagan made this movie, and he's been pretty commended by people. I haven't seen a movie from him before. This is actually the first I see from him. Where that I would pick this one up. But anyway, it clearly shows that he's a skilled director who knows how to build up suspense. He's trying to really get the audience intrigued and wonder what's going on, what's going to happen next. And just give that unsettling feeling before going full out. The acting is pretty good in most part, excellent in one part. I can't remember who played Mother, but she was, very good. Well, not the best maybe, but she um, made us care for the character and put in a believable performance. Annalise Besson, as think that was her name, as the older daughter, she was really good actually. Truly portraying her character's feelings in a nuanced way. Henry Thomas plays a priest, and well, while I think having a priest in a horror movie has been pretty overused at this point, it's becoming a little bit cliche. I think he did a very good job, and his character was solidly written. Very likable person. And here we go. Lulu Wilson as Doris. Holy shit. I was absolutely blown away. She really stole the whole show. There are no words to describe how impressed I am. I mean, this girl is really going to become something, I can tell you that. She was very cute when the situation called for it, but also creepy and even very scary when the movie wanted her to be. I mean, there's one scene where she talks with her older sister's boyfriend, and let me just say that she tells about something she thinks is cool, but it's really just unpleasant and disturbing, and it stands out as one of the spookiest moments in the whole movie, because you really know that holy shit, she has absolutely gone fucking insane. Because yes, the little girl gets possessed in the movie. I forgot to mention that, because well, I need to explain one thing actually. As the mother plays with a Ouija board alone, which she shouldn't have, the daughter can suddenly communicate with her as another person, and so she gets sucked into the game and starts playing it herself, and can suddenly talk with her dead father. But it's not only her father that is there. There are some pretty creepy demons as well. Well, I mean, creepy in the sense of the movie. I'll explain more afterwards. But anyway, so yeah, it's actually the mother's fault as this whole thing started. In a way, it's also the older sister's fault, because she recommended the fucking game to her mother. Where was I again? Yeah, and there are a lot of there are the smaller spooky moments which I think work the best, and some reviewers have talked about stuff going on in the background, and while it didn't happen that often, I did notice it a few times, and it was really fucking spooky actually. It really, ah, it actually made me shudder. And while the CGI is, used a little too freely in this movie, they could have toned it down quite a bunch. Uh, uh, there is a scary face that I hope I won't have to see again in a long time. Fuck you, YouTube thumbnails! Fuck you! Fucking hate YouTube. They always put the scariest images in the thumbnail so that just to reassure that, hey, we don't want to give you any sleep because look at this! Fucking assholes to do that. Yeah. But while I do like this movie, there are some things I really can't stand about it, and that's what I mean. But I didn't like it what I didn't like it at the same time. That's what I mean when I said I didn't like it at the same time. At times the dialogue is pretty bad actually. There's one of them was heard in the trailer, and the daughter is played by Annalise. Says there's something wrong with Doris, and her mother says she's experiencing something amazing. And while yes, they cut with her really poorly to make her seem like she was having the wrong reaction, how it played out in the movie didn't really work for me either. I think that I simply think that second line was a little bit stupid. I mean, not to. It was just it didn't quite. It's one of those lines which just doesn't really work for you, no matter how much you try to spin it. And yeah, I said there was too much CGI in this movie, and how the daughter's mouth opens? That looked pretty bad. I mean, when it was just this, oval circle, it was just funny more than it was scary. But the worst CGI is when it comes to the creators and creatures, Jesus, and they just look goofy. I mean, subtlety is key. You didn't need to show them that much. I mean, if you just just kept them in the dark a bit, maybe I wouldn't have been as bored by how they looked. But what was going on there? Why did they look like that? It was so silly. I mean, the creator in the Babadook looks way scarier. I bet it's from a freaking children's book. So yeah, that was a bit jarring, but the worst part was the ending. Or, well, maybe just the 10 minutes or so in general. Because after a while, it seems like they, started to lose track and just went a little too crazy, Like, it gets pretty ridiculous. And the ending, I won't spoil it, but let me just say this. It's a plot twist which has been used in hundreds and hundreds of horror and thriller movies for quite some time. And I just wanted to say I just want to say to people who keep using this ending, stop, okay? Stop. It's not creepy, it's not original, it's not even interesting. Just stop using that ending, please. It's an insult to the audience's intelligence. It's an ending which has worked a few times, but it has been used to such an extent now, and it's quite such a lazy plot twist that I just get angry the more times I see it. But besides that ending, I actually gotta recommend this movie. I mean, it's nothing incredibly fantastic or groundbreaking, but it's surprisingly good for what kind of movie it is. I mean, I wouldn't expect to give as much praise to a freaking movie like Ouija 2, a sequel to a movie that everyone absolutely hated. But yeah, despite a couple aggravating issues, I had a good time with this movie. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Seems fair, not overpraising, but also a rating which shows I'm willing to look over some bad flaws. So that's it for today. Oh no, I feel like I'm being possessed. Ugly accent speaks to me. No one's falling for it.